Greek news is setting the scene for markets this Monday, but let's take a closer look with Market Glance in collaboration with investing.com. Shares fell across Asia early Monday as worries over the fallout from the apparent collapse of debt talks with Greece fueled caution. According to reports, Greece's banks and stock exchange are expected to remain closed throughout the week, following a recommendation from the country's Financial Stability Council late Sunday. As a result, even easing attempts by the PBOC at the weekend couldn't stay off another drop by the Shanghai Composite, which fell 3.75% following Friday's decline of 7.5%. The Nikkei 225 also fell 2.10%, while the S&P was down 2.05%. The PBOC's interest rate cut to 4.85% marks its fourth since October. Also reported were remarks from the Bank of Japan governor, who said the central bank is alert to downside risks to its aims to anchor 2% inflation by the first half of fiscal 2016. Gold fell to a 3-week low on Friday before reversing losses amid the Greek situation. On the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange, gold futures for August delivery hit a daily low of $1167.10 a troy ounce, a level not seen since June the 5th. For the week, prices of the precious metal slumped $26.50 or 2.39%, halting 2 straight weeks of gains, amid indications that the US economy is regaining strength after a recent bout of weakness and supporting the case for higher interest rates later this year. Also on the COMEX, silver futures for September delivery ended Friday's session at $15.76 a troy ounce, down 7.3 cents or 0.46%. Prices hit $15.48 earlier in the session, the weakest level since March the 18th. Elsewhere in metals trading, copper for September delivery rose 1.6 cents or 0.61% on Friday, after hitting a daily peak of $2.648. That's the highest since June 15th. US oil futures paired losses last week after industry research group Baker Hughes said late Friday the number of rigs drilling for oil in the US fell by 3 last week to 628. The drop marks the 29th straight week of declines. On the New York Mercantile Exchange, crude oil for delivery in August slumped 7 cents or 0.12% to end the week at $59.63 a barrel. Meanwhile, the spread between Brent and WTI crude contracts stood at $3.63 a barrel by close of trade on Friday, compared to $3.05 in the preceding week. So ahead of the coming week, investing.com has compiled a list of these and other significant events likely to affect the markets. On Tuesday, Germany is to release data on retail sales and the change in number of people employed. The Eurozone is also to release preliminary data on consumer inflation and a report on the unemployment rate. On Thursday, the US is to release the closely watched non-farm payrolls report and data on wage growth 1 day early, ahead of the Independence Day holiday. US data on initial jobless claims and factory orders is also due for release. The Eurozone is to round up the week with a report on retail sales, while the US markets are to remain closed for the July 4th holiday. Well, that's all for this week's Market Glance. Thanks for watching and stick with us throughout the week for the very latest news affecting your trades. Goodbye for now.